Okay, well, good morning. So let's get going. We're gonna start off sitting on our butts with our legs apart. Now your legs don't have to be as far apart as you can get them. You just want some space between your legs. I start off with a deep breath in and breathe out as you walk your hands forward. And then breathe in and come up. Breathe out and walk down. Make sure your heels are on the ground, toes are facing the ceiling. You don't want your knees bent with the sides of your feet on the ground. Breathing out as you walk forward. Breathe in as you walk your hands up. Good, and one more time down, and we're gonna hold it once you guys get down. So here we go, walking our hands forward and hold. Nice, slow, deep breaths. Try to let your muscles release and relax with every breath out. Try not to tighten or tense your muscles. 3, 2, and 1. Walk up. And now we're going to go side to side. So same thing, deep breath out as you walk your hands down one leg. Breathe in as you walk up. And breathe out as you walk down the other leg. Again, make sure your heels are flat on the ground. So if that means you need to bring your feet in closer, do that. A nice slow. Breathe in as you come up. Breathe out as you walk down. Three, 2, and 1. Okay, let's go butterfly. You want some distance between your heels and your body. Nice big butterfly position. So don't bring your feet close, get lots of space in between. Grab a hold of your feet or your ankles and breathe out as you pull yourself down. Breathe in as you come up. If this bothers your knees, you can grab some pillows and shove them under your knees to help prop your knees up. One more on the way down and then we'll hold. So here we go, down, 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 and hold. Slow, deep breaths as you hold here. 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to bring your feet even closer to your body. So now as close as you can get your feet to your body. From here, you guys can either focus on leaning forward or try to push your knees flatter, depending on how it feels on your body. So choose what's best for you. I like to do a combination of both. Nice, slow, deep breaths. So I kind of push down with my elbows and pull myself down to my toes. Three, 2, and 1. Good. So now let's extend one leg. So I like to go right leg out, left leg folded in. And then with both hands, we're going to reach for that toe. Make sure your heel is on the ground, reaching with both hands. If we just reach with one, then we don't do anything for our lower back. So make sure you're reaching with both. Even if one hand goes farther than the other, that's okay. Keep actively reaching with the opposite arm. Get that hand as far down your leg as possible. Nice, slow, deep breaths in and out through your nose. Come on up. Keep this leg forward. But now we're gonna take this leg and you're gonna open it up to the outside of your body. So bring it out to the side. Make sure our legs aren't bent and our feet flat on the ground like that. You want heels on the ground, so only go out as far as you can keep your heel flat on the ground. Now we're going to lean and reach up and over with the opposite arm. I like to hold on to this leg or this foot to kind of anchor me down. Some people like to still reach with this arm and reach with the arm overhead. That's up to you, wherever you want to put your bottom arm. Three, two, and one. Very good. So we're switching feet. Left leg out, right leg tucked in, reaching with both hands. Nice slow deep breaths in and out through your nose. Three, two, and one. Come on up. Bring that left leg out to the side. And now we're going to reach up and over. Three, two, and one. Very good. Okay, and our last one in our seated position, bring both legs forward and out in front of you. Make sure the heels are on the ground, knees are straight. And then reach forward as far as you can, trying to keep the knees straight. Even if you just grab onto your calves and try to pull yourself, that's okay. I like to grab my ankles and pull myself down from my ankles. Tuck your chin into your chest. And rest. Okay, so now we are going to move on to some stomach stretches. So laying on our stomach, any stretches that you struggle with on our stomach, you guys can repeat some of the seated stretches that we've already done, or any other stretches that you may know that you like and that feel good on your body. So laying on our stomach, starting off with hands next to your chest, elbows tucked in, and you're going to press yourself up and away. If you can't put pressure on your wrists like this, you can stay down on your forearms the whole time. Try to pull your neck and shoulders away from each other. This is really good for your posture. Reverses the position that we tend to be in a lot. 3, 2, and 1. We're now going to go onto all fours. If it bothers you to be on your knees and you have a yoga mat, you can fold that yoga mat up like this, like how I have, and kneel on it like that. That should provide some extra cushion for your knees. Or you can kneel on a pillow. So from here, we're going to reach one hand through the body, bringing that shoulder and your head down to the ground. Good, and switch. Three, two, and one. Good. So from here, we're going to pick our knees up off the ground, straighten out your legs, and try to get your heels flat to the ground. If you want, you can walk it out like this, where you bend one knee and straighten the other and alternate legs, or you can just stay like this. Do whatever feels best for you. Three, two, and one. Good. Okay, we've got one more stretch on our knees. So I'm gonna go sideways for this one. We are going to open up the knees, making sure our feet are in line with our knees. So you don't want to tuck your feet behind. See how my foot disappeared? You want your legs to be out. You're gonna go down as low as you can, trying to drop down to your forearms. Letting those knees fall apart, nice and wide. You should feel a big groin stretch. Once you're there, try to push your butt back towards your heels. Good. Go ahead now from here, bring your feet together and now really push that butt back to your heels. And rest. Okay, we're going to move to our backs now. So go ahead and let's lie down on our backs. You guys are going to straighten out your right leg. You're going to hug your left knee to your chest. Now, if it hurts to hug on top of your knee, go ahead and hug underneath your knee. That way you can really pull that knee up to the chest. Get a nice big stretch. Slow, deep breaths in and out through your nose. While you're here, go ahead and do ankle circles. Do 3 counterclockwise. And then roll your foot 3 clockwise. Good. Now I want everyone to grab underneath their knee. You're going to flex your foot. So pointing the toe and then flex the foot. And we're going to keep that foot flexed now. From here, you're going to extend the leg up and then bring it back down. And rest. Okay, let's switch legs. Hug your right knee to your chest now. Hug it up nice and close, either on top of the knee or underneath the knee. And now let's do our ankle circles. Counterclockwise 3 times, and then clockwise 3 times. Once you've done 3 of each, rest it. Now let's grab underneath the knee, flex the foot, and we're going to straighten and bend the knee up and down. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring both feet to the ground, bending your knees. Get your heels as close to your butt as possible. Walk those feet in. You're going to bring your arms straight out to the side. Squeeze those knees together, and you're going to drop your knees from side to side, trying to keep your shoulders flat, but trying to get your entire left leg to the ground on one side. And then when you switch, trying to get the entire right leg flat to the ground. And we're just going to twist back and forth nice and slowly, holding that stretch in each position. You may feel stretch in your ab area, in your torso. You may feel it a little bit in your hip or your back. Three, 2, and 1. Okay, from here, let's cross your left leg on top of your right leg. You're going to drop your left foot and your right knee down to the ground. So rotate that leg over. Three, 2, and 1. Back in the middle. Let's cross your right leg on top of your left leg. Drop your right foot and your left knee down to the ground. And back in the middle. Extend your right leg down to the ground. Bring your left knee up towards your chest. With your right hand, pull your left knee across the body. We've got our torso rotation stretch. And switch legs. Straighten out the left, bring the right knee to the chest, pull the right knee across the body. And rest. Good. Okay, now we're gonna go feet together in the air. You're gonna reach up and grab around your feet or grab around your ankles and rest your head back. Three, 2, and 1. Very good. Now we're gonna sit up. So before we finish up laying down on our stomachs, we're gonna sit up. Sit in any position that's comfortable for you. But we're sitting on our butts now. Any position is comfortable for you. For me, that's crisscrossing my legs. For some of you, it may just be having your legs straight out in front. We're gonna do some neck movement. So we're gonna start off resetting that posture, pull the shoulders back, ear to shoulder. Take your time. It's about the quality of each movement, not the quantity. And rest. Now we're gonna look straight up, teeth together. From here, look left and right. Move slowly and gently. And rest. And lastly, a partial neck roll. Start off with ear to shoulder. Roll the head down to one side and then back down to the other side. Three, two, and one. Very good. So now we're going to move on to our hands and knees. Go hands and knees, everyone. From here, you're going to bring your butt to your heels the best you can and your forehead to the ground. If you can't sit your butt down, you can always do a high butt one like this. Reach both hands to the left side of your body, placing your right hand on top. Bring both hands to the right side of your body, placing your left hand on top. Good. Come back to the middle. Come up onto your hands and knees. And from here to finish up, you're just going to wiggle around, whether you're pushing back and forward, wiggling your hips side to side. I like to do like these little half circles like this. You can do your cat-cow where you're arching your back in both directions. Just get some movement in your hips and your spine that feels good to you. Three, two, and one. All right, you guys, we are all done for today.